what you doing?
I'm practicing for nationals.
Again?
Again.
We got another package.
Oh, from where?
Oh, looks like it's from Rebel Sabers.
Oh, right. Let me see.
No, this one's mine.
What's up, guys? We're back this week with another Saber review. Sorry.
We're back with another Saber review.
This time we've got an awesome blade to check out. It's part of the Master Series collection over at Rebel Sabers.
Another Rebel Sabers video. Another Rebel Sabers video. Will, the owner of Rebel Sabers, was kind enough to actually send us one of his newest lightsabers from his Master Series, the
Hidden Hope.
And if you can't tell who we're referring to with the Hidden Hope, maybe this will give you a little bit of an insight as to what we're going to be talking about today.
Yes.
A box that says lightsaber on it.
I wonder what's inside.
So, this is the Hidden Hope lightsaber based off of Leia, which we all see in Episode 9, The Rise of Skywalker. So in The Rise of Skywalker, we have a whole scene of Leia training with Luke, and this is the saber that is given to Rey from Ghost Luke. And then we go...
Force Luke.
Force
Spirit Luke.
Spirit Force Ghost Luke. And it's a pretty accurate replica based on the movie itself.
Being part of the Master Series, this comes with some of the best features you can ask for in a lightsaber.
Yeah, I mean, I love our other Rebel Sabers, but
this is like the new highlight of our collection.
This is definitely going to go on display. I was blown away when we were playing with it this morning. So the first thing I noticed when I pulled it out of the box was this nipple cap.
Why'd you touch me?
Because it's a nipple cap.
Oh,
and
you have nipples too.
So the reason for that is it looks like they're very expensive electronics. As you can see, let me see if I can, right there. There's prongs, whereas the other sabers that we have usually have an LED. So when not in use...
Plug your hole.
So another thing that came out with the box was...
A stand was included for displaying the saber.
I think you have it on upside down.
I do have that on upside down.
It appears to have a CNC cut stand so you can display your saber.
So it's made out of two-tone metal. We've got like a silver and a rose gold going on. It's definitely got some weight to it.
It's gorgeous.
It really
it's gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
It's gorgeous.
Gorgeous. Gorgeous. You can just see how shiny it is.
It's gorgeous.
There are actually two different buttons. You've got this big obvious button right here, but underneath it is a small little hidden button that helps you navigate through some of the electronic features.
So this blade, as compared to all of our other lightsaber blades, as you can see here, we have something like a connector. This is going to actually come into contact with the prongs on here, which is going to activate the saber. This is thick, and from what I believe is there is a row of LEDs, which you will see when we actually light this baby up. So this comes with, as per the instructions, a War Saber soundboard and a Cerberus. I'm going to just spell it out. Cerberus, which you can see that's spelled out below. Neo Core. So we're going to light it up. And as we put the blade in here, I just want to point out that this does have 4 screw slots. And because the blade is so heavy, I'm going to highly suggest you put all 4 screw slots in, because this does wobble around unless it's secure because of the weight. And we'll talk about the weight a little bit further down into the video. Oof.
Oh yeah. And I hope you guys can see on the camera the pulsing effect that this blade comes with. It's not just a LED that comes on all at once. There are individual LEDs that run up and down this blade that causes it to pulsate.
That's bright. I mean, I know that we're on camera and we have studio lights around us right now, but that is a bright blade. And let me get that sound on there for you. I know that if you guys have seen any of our other past videos, I always complained about the sound. The smoothness of this sound. It just sounds amazing.
So this soundboard comes with 4 different sound levels, high, medium, and low, as well as completely off. It features smooth swing.
I'll do that now. This is actually one thing that I was impressed with, because even though the other sabers we have, when you do turn the board or twist the board, you will get some response. This is going exactly how...
It's a very high quality sound with the swing. It also has a blaster deflection. And you can actually see different parts of the blade lighting up
I hope we can see it on the screen.
as to where different blasters might be hitting it. It also locks up.
One button.
And as you can see, depending on which color you have activated, it flashes different colors during lockup. And then it also does flash on clash as we hit with other sabers.
Changing color on the blades is very simple. So you hold down once, you'll get settings, and then you just have to push the button.
Next color.
Next color.
Next color. Next color.
I really hope these colors are showing up on...
Next
I'm
color.
sure
And
they
this
are.
blade is bright. There's just a bunch of colors and different pulsating.
Next color. Next color. Next color.
I
Next
think the
color.
pulsating effect is one of my favorite parts of this blade.
Next color. Next color. Next color. Settings saved.
So as you can see, there's a wide variety of oranges, greens, blues, reds, purples, yellows. There's a white in there.
There's also a bunch of different sound fonts and some new sound fonts that are not on the normal Rebel Sabers board. So let's go back into settings, holding it down.
And we'll show you guys the sound fonts.
The secondary button on the bottom.
Next font.
Rey Skywalker.
So Rey on
Next font.
That lightsaber was Luke's.
Luke's sound.
Next font.
Vengeance.
Vengeance. We're not quite sure what that one is yet.
Next font.
The balance.
The balance.
Next font.
It has the Kylo.
Yeah, that's Kylo.
Next font.
You have something I want.
The dark
Yeah.
saber again.
Next font.
I'm Cal Kestis.
Cal Kestis.
Next font.
I'll show you the dark side.
Kylo.
Kylo again.
And if you
Next
notice,
You won't sit.
Does that sound like General Grievous to
I
you?
think it's
I think we're
Grievous.
gonna see if I can. Yeah, that.
Next font.
Leia. Leia. Leia.
Next font.
Rey Skywalker.
So one of the other cool features about this blade is that you can save a specific color and attach it to a sound profile. So for one of Rey's profiles, we've made it her yellow blade.
Yellowish.
Can I speak with you?
I can't get over this.
And then it's also got this force mode feature. While you're swinging it, it'll start playing music and sound effects from the movies,
Like
and
here.
it's incredible.
So let me see. I know when I go like this. There we go.
So you can have your own backing track as you practice your dueling.
And this can be turned on or off in the settings. So right now, goes through this whole thing. Oh, let's just go. And then to turn it off,
So if you're wondering how your battery life is doing, you can also check that quite easily.
the secondary button, while off or in sleep mode, you push. And if you can see that this is yellow, green is fully charged, yellow is batteries going. I haven't gotten it down to red yet, so I'm assuming it would go to red, but
Why did the Emperor come for me?
it's amazing. Every time you check the battery, it tells you a story with each character. I mean, this is out of control. It's absolutely out of control. And this was sent to you. So a few things to note about the blade, aside from the fact that it's gorgeous. This is absolutely amazing.
It's an awesome blade.
Like, I've I haven't put this thing down since it came in the mail, and it's not even mine.
It's mine.
So, there are of course a couple of things that I found that I want to bring up.
It's more just personal preference items, really.
For me personally, because I am practicing for nationals, lightsaber nationals. I find that this is way too heavy when you put a blade like this. I feel it's very, very top heavy, and it wants to go like this. And
it's definitely well built enough to duel, but I don't know if I would want to duel with it. I might go with something a little lighter, something I wouldn't be heartbroken over if I did break it.
Well, I guess the argument would be is you can't just put a regular 1-inch blade in here. You actually have to put one of these blades, and I don't know what the retail value is of the blade, but this is definitely more expensive than getting a $15 or $20 replacement blade from one of the lightsaber companies. So this blade is special in its own right. Another thing, again, maybe it's because I have big hands, and it is a lady's saber. If I'm actually swinging this around and I want to go two-handed, my fingers will hit the button. I think the button comes out way too much, and
Maybe if it was recessed into the hilt.
I would prefer to see a recessed button, because if I was to hold it with like a baseball bat, I'm down here, and that completely defeats the purpose of me trying to hold it like this. So for me personally, this button is not placed properly at all.
One of the other strange things was the charging method.
Yes.
So with our original rechargeable sabers, the port was built into it and we just had to plug in.
Yeah, normally you would be able to plug in right here, and it was right into the wall, right into the saber.
For this one, we have to actually attach a little dongle before a dongle.
It's got to be dongled. I don't know if you could see the little
So this is
I don't know.
Yes. Here's the regular charging wire. And then this is the dongle attachment that you first have to connect to here before you can plug in and charge. So not that it's like a bad thing, it's just different.
I'm afraid of the continuous pulling it apart, putting it together. It's gonna break. But
Do you think we could plug it in and leave it tucked in there?
I would.
I wouldn't mess with the speaker like that, no.
But I will tell you that Will and Rebel Sabers is good enough that if something does go wrong, they're gonna address it.
If he messes something up, you mean?
Yes. Other than that, I couldn't be more happy. Well, you tell us how you feel since it's yours.
Such a cool piece. I love the upgraded technology in here. The sound is amazing. The lights are just spectacular. I love it.
So once again, if you guys are looking for sabers, I think this is our 4th Rebel Saber video.
If you want a high quality saber.
Yeah, this is the Rolls Royce of lightsabers, in my opinion. If you're
Like the centerpiece of your collection. Check out their Master Series stuff. They are fantastic.
So if you're interested in this saber and some other great sabers, go to rebelsabers.com, talk to Will. They're on Facebook, and I believe they're on Instagram. A link will be provided in the box below. And if you have any questions, concerns, bitches, gripes, or complaints, please leave a comment below or shoot us an email at galacticforcemedia@gmail.com and let us know what you want us to review. Also, if there's something that your company wants us to review, feel free to reach out and we will look into your product. Enjoy your week and stay safe, and may the Force be with you.
Yeah.
Next font.
Vengeance.
Next font.
The balance.
Next font.
am sick.
Next font. Next font.
Rise Skywalker.
Next font.
That lightsaber was Luke's.